Always something to think about while we look ahead to hurricane season. We're dealing with the fires right now.
Absolutely.
First comes the fire, then comes hurricane season, as we know how it goes around here. I mentioned during the top of the newscast outdoors that relative humidity is a really important thing for tomorrow. It is the weather story, and specifically 35% relative humidity. Whenever you hear that phrase, that should ring some bells in your head, because that threshold typically means that the wildfire threat in our part of the world here in southern Florida is typically high. When we ever get that relative humidity to be around 35% or lower, we need to be on guard for wildfires. And outside right now, for instance, the relative humidity values range from about 71% in North Fort Myers to nearly 80% in areas like Sanibel Island. But look at how these numbers are going to change over the next few hours. 10 o'clock in the morning, they start to fall back into the mid-50s. And by 2 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow, here we go. Now we're back below 35% in areas like Iona and Cape Coral, North Fort Myers, Lehigh Acres, Bonita Springs. And again, the relative humidity value below 35%, typically that means the wildfire threat is a lot higher around here. It's a relative value that changes with the temperature. So the higher the temperature goes, the lower the relative humidity ends up. So that's why it's always lower during the heat of the day. Because of the combination of the lower relative humidity values, the stronger winds like we talked about during the top of the newscast, and the still relatively dry ground because of the ongoing drought, the fire risk tomorrow is considered elevated essentially everywhere, no matter where you happen to call home. But of course, the risk is always higher in those urban interface areas where the wildland areas meet up with where many of us tend to live. So when you look at this on the regional level, again, 10 o'clock in the morning, the relative humidity value is not very low. But once we move through 2, 3, and 4 o'clock in the afternoon, that is when we have to be most on guard for any wildfires that may pop up tomorrow, because not only will the relative humidity values be at their lowest point, but that's also when winds are forecast to be gusting up to around 30 miles per hour. Again, because it's a relative value, once the temperatures fall after sunset here, 10 o'clock at night, the relative humidity values begin to rebound. So most especially during the heat of the day, when temperatures are highest, humidity values are lowest, and winds, as you can see, are strongest, that is when we'll have to be most on guard for any wildfires that may form across our area tomorrow. So tomorrow's just one of those days we really have to stay on top of things. In the meantime, though, temperature-wise tonight, it'll be a comfortable one. Numbers dropping back into the mid-60s by the time the sun comes up tomorrow. And throughout the course of the day tomorrow, it won't be super hot. Remember, we're behind a cold front now, so the temperatures will be down a few degrees as compared to earlier today, and especially as compared to the weekend. So, overall, a nice day, just a day that comes with a high risk of wildfire. And those two things oftentimes overlay. These days when wildfires tend to spark are oftentimes days where the weather is otherwise very nice outdoors. So through Tuesday and through Wednesday, both days here are listed as Gulf Coast weather impact days because of that higher risk of wildfires across our community. Now, it's not like this all week long. Toward Thursday and Friday, humidity begins to return to the area, along with a little more moisture too. So even the chance of an isolated shower or two to finish out the week, as high temperatures range from the mid to upper 80s. That's a look at your Gulf Coast weather most accurate forecast. Jenny?
Thank you.